Welcome to another week of Coach's Corner. We took a week off for Labor Day and now we're back at it. And we're going to be talking Ponca City Volleyball. Our girls volleyball coach, Jamie Neal, has joined us today. And Coach, if you could just let's kind of update us. It's been about 3 weeks since you've been on the program, and you mentioned that a lot of things coming up, but kind of go over the last week for us of what your girls did and how they're playing right now.
Well, big thing we did. We beat Enid in 3 sets the other day at home. It was amazing. My girls just played outstanding. And they've really, in the past 3 weeks, have just come so far. I saw all this potential in the beginning of the season, and we just weren't quite hitting it. And it's like, as we've kind of come along since our Glenpool tournament, we have just progressed and gone on up. And we got second at the Glenpool tournament too. So they've been doing well, and I hope to see that continue on through the Spartalsville tournament coming up.
Well, if people don't recall, you've only got like one senior. You're a pretty young team too.
Yes, we are, which is nice. and then not only that, looking at what I have, I just sent my freshmen to a JV tournament this weekend in Broken Arrow. So not only a JV tournament, but a big time one, and they came out as the silver bracket champions. They beat 3 JV teams pretty easily, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Who are some of your varsity girls that are performing well right now that you'd like to talk about?
Kenzie Goodnow, I have just, in the past couple weeks, has come out of her shell. She seemed to struggle in the beginning of the season and couldn't quite seem to get her where she needed to go. And here lately, oh my gosh, she's just had some nasty kills, and they're not getting them up. But she gets a hand on them, they're down. They're awesome.
And she's a tall girl, so she's got half of that already licked for her. She's probably your tallest player then, I guess.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So if it ever does click, she's going to have a big advantage and will help you win some games.
Oh,
too, so.
For sure.
Yeah. Anybody else that you want to mention?
Well, I've always got my 2 most consistent players out there. Abby Knittel, my setter, and Destiny Crowder. She's a DS outside hitter. And, I don't know what I do without them half the time because they're very steady. They're very good about just keeping it going, But I'd also I've got a sophomore, Leah Bosworth. The thing about her is I can always count on her to hit it hard. Even if we're having a hard time, and it gets to the point where a lot of players start playing scared or just trying to get it over the net, she always goes at it with 100% aggression, which is a lovely factor about her.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned glowingly about your JV squad. Do you have the luxury of being able to bring players up, and have you done that so far this year?
We've done it a little. Yeah, I have my freshman DS. I've put her on the varsity court a couple times, and then I've got 3 JV players that I've pulled up and utilized when needed. We are just a very, very well-rounded squad.
But it sounds like every game, every match, you're getting better too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Well, and so far, our JV are completely undefeated. And our freshmen, like I said, they went to this JV tournament and they lost to Broken Arrows JV, and rightfully so. It's Broken Arrows JV. But they didn't lose bad, and they lost to Cassia Hall's JV. So as far as freshman teams go, my freshman team's undefeated. But they've lost to 2 JV teams, which were top-notch teams.
We hit the middle of September, and your season has about a month left. Maybe explain to us how the playoff system works. It's pretty cut and dried in a lot of sports. How does the playoff system work? I know you've got some goals that are pretty lofty this year, but how does that playoff system work in girls volleyball?
Well, for our regionals, they'll take the rankings and kind of do a U on it, and they'll stack 4 of our teams together, starting with the ranking teams, 1 and 16, and then kind of go from there, and then just throw in 2 others, and then play it out, see who wins that, and they go to state. As of last week, we were ranked 18, not quite in the computers yet, but we were right there, and we did beat Enid, who was ranked 15. Enid was ranked 15 last week, so I'm anticipating this afternoon. To see where we're at.
So you're moving up, and if you could get in the middle there, that would give you a decent shot.
Yeah. I don't want to be at the bottom,
right.
but
it'd
be nice to go in the middle.
You mentioned that, and you may notice that Coach is ready to, not quite ready to give birth to another child, and I mean that nice, but
I'm ready.
Season, stress, school, baby, it all works like that. But you have some out of town matches that you're a little bit concerned about, maybe in more ways than one, right?
Right. We've got to go. Well, this Tuesday we go to Putnam City, who is right below us as far as rankings go, and then we have Muskogee on Thursday, where we've got to go to Muskogee, who is 17, right above us. And we have to stay the night in Bartlesville, the varsity does, and we play a tournament all day Friday and all day Saturday in Bartlesville. So my girls have a hard week, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a long week.
On the road again, but there's another part of it that I love, and the kids don't love it, but that's 3 days of school they're probably going to miss, or 2.5.
Yeah.
That's a big part of this process in education and in growing up, is that they still have to do the schoolwork even if they're playing at Muskogee or playing at Bartlesville.
Yeah, they've got to handle it, and I'll tell you, I have just been so proud of my squad. As far as eligibility go, I don't even have to worry about it. I mean, my girls are on top of it, and they work hard. And for the most part, they keep their grades, like good grades, not just, a D is considered passing here, but most of them aren't in that range. They're in my A-B range.
I think most coaches would say that an academic championship is just as important as a state championship.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're on the road this week. When's the next home match for us, Coach?
Monday. Monday's our senior night, and we're playing Arc City, so it should be pretty exciting.
Be a short senior night activity. You're not going to have a whole lot of seniors to go out there.
No.
But, it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 10. It's still a special moment for every coach and every player.
It is. And I've got 3 players. One was a move-in this year, and one of them actually didn't get to practice with us at all this year because of the way her classes fell with the VOTEC. But we're going to go ahead and play her senior night. She has been a part of this squad for years, and it wasn't her fault, and academics come first. So we're doing what we have to. And then Nicole Rougeley, who's been a huge part of our program. And then I've got my 2 managers who, Ethan Fields, I don't know what I'd do without him, and I'm probably going to hate it next year without him there. He is my right-hand man. But, and John Paul Donaldson, so it's going to be sad.
A part of it that people don't see are those kids that do a lot of work to make sure that the players and the coaches have everything they need on a Monday night to play a game. And those kids, they're the unsung heroes, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's the truth. Like I said, Ethan, he has things ready for me before I'm even asking for them half the time. He takes our stats and is exceptional at it. I really hope he looks into coaching, because I think he'll be an exceptional coach. I can put him off to the side with some girls and have him coaching elements of practice, and he does a wonderful job.
Well, be careful on your road travels this week, and much good luck to you, and we'll look forward to getting another update soon. Coach Jamie Neal, our girls volleyball coach on Coach's Corner.